Hello, it's John. I wanted to say happy Sunday, good morning to you. It is July 6th, and this is our last morning here in Kendal in the beautiful Lake District. And some of you were asking me about anger and rage, and I wanted to share a little bit about my experiences, some tips, and then also some live things that are going on right now. So let me show you this. Now, it's quite early, it's 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, so I don't want to be shouting away, but let me just show you this here. So this is the river, and isn't that cool? Raging away. And the main river is up this way. I'll just show you. I'll just show you along here. This morning's Highest Jon video was instead of breathe with me, it was rage with me. And one of the challenges I have with the emotion of anger is sometimes I find it hard to connect with, because it's a very low vibration emotion, and it can feel that I'm, connecting with what is effectively a poison, quite a poisonous emotion. And I love these sayings. I'm probably not going to recite it verbatim, but that describe, anger as an emotion where you drink poison and expect it to hurt someone else. And it definitely feels that way. Anger is always wanting to be seen, and it's a powerful emotion, and it's not to deny it. It's a really bad idea to deny your anger, because if you deny it, you end up bottling it up. Let me show you the river up here. I don't know how well it picks up on camera, but the river is definitely going through its own rage just now. And there was some herons that just went along here. It's like a weir. And this bridge goes back to the 14th century, which is so cool. So, one of the important techniques of whenever you're feeling angry is to really, first of all, acknowledge it. What am I feeling angry about? Sometimes I do a little angry list. This can be the list of things that I'm angry about. In the moment, or I might write it down, or just be verbal. And I would say, and these are true for me at the moment, I'm angry about the collapse of systems, benefit systems, pension systems, monetary systems that I've spent my whole life investing in, and they're just falling apart. Let me show you the Kama River here. And it's quite funny, because this side of the river, it looks pretty calm, right? Many of us can feel calm, but bubbling under this river is also this anger, this rage energy. And perhaps it's helpful to also describe that for me, rage is much more of an action. It's much more of an emotion where you're doing something about it. There's a rageful expression. You're saying, I acknowledge this thing that I feel angry about, and it brings me rage, and with this rage I do something. But one of my favorite bands is Rage Against the Machine. I might also explain why I'm quite chilled, because I listen to them quite a lot and release that anger and rage. Other things I'm angry about, just seeing war, continually perpetuated against so many souls at this time. That is so tough to see, innocent women, children, elderly, the vulnerable, the poor, all to profit, all to exert the influence and control of others, to strike fear into others. It makes me angry to see a lot of the fear that is being perpetuated continually across the world. I mean, you couldn't make this stuff up, right? I remember a couple of days ago just seeing a thumbnail for, I think it was by our own Met Office here in the UK, the meteorological office, and they were describing, they had a thumbnail of a thumbnail of the Aurora Borealis, and it said something like, the guy was saying, it's not just something that's really beautiful, you need to be scared of this too. This could be, terrible consequences for us on Earth, and solar activity is dangerous, and it's like, and yes, you can fear anything, right? But fearing the very things, like just inciting fear in others, it really pisses me off. Like, why do it? Why bother? We got enough to be scared about in our lives. And I was also shown, so my guides were showing me today, your liver, and how important it is. Our bodies will hold anger within us, and just as a poison. Let's give you a review of this road. I've not been on here. Just as if you were to drink poison, your liver would try its best to filter and stop it being perpetuated across your blood system, across your body. So too, this happens with anger, and our liver's like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this energy? And our bodies are designed naturally to release the energy downwards, so down through into our solar plexus, into our sacral chakras, root chakras, and deep into earth. And perhaps you'd like to join me now as we just take a deep breath in, place our hands on our solar plexus, and with all that rage, fear and anger, encourage our bodies now to release it deep through the base of our spine and deep into earth. And just allow yourself to continue to release that. Bringing your awareness to this is so powerful, because when you bring your conscious awareness to these parts of your body, you can release it, like get it out of you, get that anger out. And also bring it up through the heart and out through the throat chakra. And what I feel is that when you bring this energy up, so you bring it up into your heart, you bring this anger up into your heart and say, yeah, I feel that, it's real. It begins this process of doing. You are taking action, because when you bring energy downwards, it's a way of releasing it, and when you bring it upwards, it's a way of bringing it closer to the conscious mind, our conscious heart, our consciousness, and dealing with it. Now, you don't need to deal with all the stuff that doesn't serve your highest good, but what you can do is you can release anything that is an excess and a burden and that requires your action. So what I do, and you can do it with me now if you wish, is place my hand on my solar plexus and just allow that energy now, that anger, to rise up into your heart, to feel it, to see it. Feel that fire igniting, that dragon roar. And then as it comes up into your heart, feel those emotions. All those things I was talking about and more. World leaders and justice, lies and destruction and greed across this world, the propagation of fear, war, whatever it is that ignites that rage within you. Allow it to come up into your heart now and allow it to release. Release through your throat chakra. Roar with me. And speak it out loud. Speak about all the things and the rage, bringing, instead of suppression, bringing release and expression to your anger. And with your rage, what are you going to do with it? Me, I'm going to make this video. I'm going to walk around and tell others about the things that make me angry and the things that I will do to release that rage. And I also want to just ask this this tree over here that we spoke to yesterday a bit about how it deals with anger and rage. Well, let me show you a little glimpse of the river deep further down there. Don't know how much you can hear it on the camera, but yeah, it's roaring away. It's quite high. So it is Sunday. I want to be respectful, but I will just say a quick hello to the tree and just ask it. Hello, tree. How do you release anger and rage? And the tree says it pushes it down deep into the earth. It tells the other trees and plants and living things how it feels. And when the time is right, it dances in the storms and dances out that anger and rage. Thank you, tree. And the tree also says that one of the things that really gets it angry is the destruction of other trees. And so every storm is an opportunity to dance and celebrate in this rageful dance and release that energy. I never really thought of how trees feel about other trees being chopped down and the destruction of nature that we impose upon it. And it has every right to be angry towards me and the human race. Well, I hope this helps you. Let me know in the comments what you do to release your anger and rage. And I look forward to heading home to Scotland today, and next week I'm away on another adventure. Take care. Sending love.